Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about underrated products. These products are going to be all beauty products today. I wanted to film a whole video with underrated body products, hair products, skin products, and makeup products, but that would take so long, so I thought I would divide them up into a couple videos. But I have a lot of goodies here to share with you guys today, so I'm just going to touch on a couple things on each product so that this won't be a super long video. So stick with me, like this video, and subscribe, and comment down below on what you would like to see next from me. I have a lot to get into today. First, I want to talk about the Miracle Worker Foundation by Philosophy. I don't know if you can see this, but it is amazing. It's just a really good lighter weight foundation with SPF of 30, so that's really good as well. It's pretty luminous, but if you set it, it does go down to a natural finish. You can build it up to get a more heavy coverage, but it is a medium coverage foundation. One of my favorite concealers that not that many people talk about from one of my favorite brands is the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. It is so good. My color is in vanilla, and I've almost used this entire thing up. It has a little doe foot applicator that I love, and it's really good for like putting on spots under the eyes. It looks really natural, it blends out so well, and it has a really good amount of coverage. Let's see what else I have. The Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer. So good. It's a cream bronzer. I don't like apply it like this to my face. I actually take a brush and then apply it, but I love this. The color's not too cool or not too warm. It's just right in the middle. It blends out so seamlessly with any foundation, and I've found that you can really build up if you want a natural look or if you want to really look snatched. This is just the best. I really like this product. It's Au Naturel is what it's called, and the color is in grapefruit. It's a cream multi-stick, and it kind of has a little bit of like a peachy color to it. It looks really bright here, but if you take it, I put it first on my hand, and then I take a stippling brush and then I apply it, and that works really well. It blends out super well, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it, so if you kind of see, it blends really well, but it's also not too creamy that it just like disappears almost when you put it on the skin, because that can happen sometimes with cream or like stick blushes. Also, what I like as blush, especially in the summertime, because I like a more luminous vibe to my skin, this one is a bit more pricey, but I feel that it lasts me a really long time. This product's by Becca. It's the Endless Bronzing Glow. It was one of their collabs with Chrissy Teigen. And I just love how the pan looks. It is so well worth it, and I honestly swirl all the colors together to get just a really pretty bronzy cheek color. It definitely does have a lot of a sheen to it actually. So if you're worried about highlighting like your pores a little bit or something like that, and you don't like a shimmery blush, then this definitely isn't for you. But I also take individually the colors, and I use this bottom color in the crease on my lids. This I use sometimes to highlight, so it is really good for a lot of different things. Next I have here is this gorgeous sun-kissed bronzer from Catrice. It's so good. This is also not super matte. It's actually a bit more luminous. So it has like hints of sheen in there, and the color, just like the other bronzers, I just like mix this all together. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, and I don't know if you can tell on my hand right here, but it has a little bit of a sheen. It just looks so natural. I even put this over my cream bronzer, and it just like all comes together so well. I love it. I don't understand why no one talks about it. It's super cheap. You can find it at Ulta and CVS and a lot of other places. I think it's like $7. So cheap, and such a beautiful bronzer that even if you like pack on a lot, it really doesn't get too muddy, just because it is more of a natural lighter bronzer. For highlights, I have a couple here today that not too many people talk about. One is from a brand I've already talked about a lot today. This is from Milk Makeup. It's in the color Lit, It's in the same component as their cream bronzer, but this is so beautiful. I think I wore it every single day for at least a year and a half. So I'll show you on my hand just a little bit. I usually take like my ring finger and then apply it like this. But it is so beautiful, so gorgeous, and it just has such a beautiful sheen, and it blends out and just looks like a glow from within, and it really doesn't melt away. It lasts all day, and I just put it on the high points of my cheek. You can even build up another powder highlight on top of it, but I do put this on before I set my under eyes with powder or my face with powder, because with cream products I try to put those on when I've just put my liquid products on. During the summertime I really don't wear too many powder products or just like face powders or anything like that, because I do like to go for a more natural look. Also, Flush Beauty is a new brand that has come to Ulta, and they are incredible. They definitely don't get the attention that they deserve. I am obsessed with one of their products. These are called the Glisten Drops. I'm actually so obsessed with these that I have them in 2 shades, even though this one may not necessarily look like my shade. I like to blend these two together to get a really pretty bronzy look. So the lighter one is in Aura and this one is in Candle Glow. These two are my all-time favorites. I actually take a drop. I love the dropper on these. It's just so fun. And I do like 1 drop of this and like a half drop of this one, and I mix them together. A really natural way to put it on is just with your fingers, or you can take a brush and do it as well. That's going to give you a lot more pigment. You're going to be popping to the moon. It is crazy. It's so bright, unless you do it with your fingers, and it kind of dilutes it and makes it look really beautiful and really natural. I didn't know at first why it wasn't as strong, because I was really thinking that these liquid drops were going to be like crazy, like the Cover FX highlighting drops, but they weren't. But that's because I wasn't applying it with a brush. So if you want a really crazy highlight, apply it with a brush. It's beautiful. I just use a little highlighting brush from Morphe to apply them if I want them to look like bam. I have a couple eye products here that no one talks about. Well, no one in my eyes. Like, I feel like even when I worked at Ulta, everyone was like, what's that thing that you're wearing? And I was like, way over there on the bottom shelf, that's it. This is the Pure Eye Polish. It's a base and top coat. This is in the shade Silk. It comes with a little silicone brush that you can apply it with, and it has a little mesh in here as well. And it is the most amazing formula. I don't even know how to explain it. You kind of have to press your finger in here a bit. And okay, watch this. You're gonna be shook. Okay, it's just the most beautiful, just glisten on the eyes. It sets so beautifully. I don't even know how to begin with this. You just have to try it out on your eyes. I like to put it on my lids. I don't bring it all the way into my crease, but it feels like you're wearing nothing. It does not crease. It is so thin. It's almost like watery like, but then it sets right away, and it is so beautiful. I think there's only 2 shades, and so Silk is the color that I wear a lot. It's a bit of a brownie, pinky, like rose gold. I don't usually wear like rose gold colored things, but this is unbelievable on the eyes. It is so beautiful. It's not like crazy shimmery. It's just so beautiful. I can't even begin to describe it. Another product, MAC eye products are obviously very popular, always have been, but the Dazzle shadows have not gotten the hype that they deserve. If you like glitter, you're gonna love this. I have the color I Like to Watch. When this came out, I could not resist. It is a really interesting, oh, do you see that? Okay, get ready. I'm gonna take a little bit, actually a lot. It picks up like a lot. It almost has like a red undertone, but you can't really tell. It's pretty green and gold, but it does have a little bit of red. Watch this. Oh My gosh, so beautiful. When I'm wearing gold jewelry, I put this on. It is, if there was a decadent like eyeshadow, this is it. It is so yummy, just beautiful glitter. I use a glitter primer so that there's no fallout. I don't find much fallout with this product, but I pack it with my finger and not a brush. I swear by this. It's so beautiful. The most beautiful shade. It really has like a two-tone reflective vibe to it, and you just really got to play with it like some of these other products. The last two eye products I have here, one is a product that you can find at the drugstore, or I ordered it online at Ulta. It is from JCat Beauty. They have some amazing stuff that not many people talk about, but this is their baked eyeshadow. They have tons and tons of colors in their baked eyeshadows, but I have mine in Dulce de Leche 102, and it has, I've used it a lot, so ignore how gross it looks. I have this. It's just so beautiful. I use this top highlight color on my inner corners, and I also use this middle color as like a lid shade, or you can use this as a highlighter. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. And then you can blend them all together too. Oh my gosh. So I'll just show you a little swatch of this on the back of my hand. I have like so much product on the back of my hand now, but it is so smooth. Only a couple dollars. It is crazy. Oh, I love this stuff. I think it's like $5. It's crazy, and this has lasted me so long. You can use it on your eyes, on your cheeks. You can do so much with this. My last product, clearly, I know I've said so much about Milk, but I can't stop talking about them. They're one of my favorite brands. This is the Milk Makeup Shadow Quad in Day Goals, and this is what it looks like. I love the packaging. It's like matte, and then on the inside, these are all cream shadows. They have a very interesting texture. I frequently use this color the most. However, I've used this a lot on just as like a little eyeliner. I smudge these all in with my fingers. They're so easy to use for a really natural look. All of them are matte except, well, I guess these two have a tiny bit of shimmer in them, but it's like very minimal and you can't tell too much. The one thing about it is it kind of smells like dirt at first. That sounds really gross, but the smell does dissipate when you use it. It's just like a tiny remnants of dirt, which is so gross, but it's very natural looking, and I just kind of smudge it all over the eyes, and so easy if you're not really wearing much makeup besides just a little bit of something in your crease and mascara, and then you're out the door. That is what I use on the daily. My favorite eyeliner at the moment is from a line that has been getting a lot of crap, but I really like what I've tried from the line. I know all of you guys, I'm sure, have heard of Glossier. I love their brand. They came out with another brand called Glossier Play. I went to the store in Los Angeles recently and got to play with all the products, and no pun intended, and their eyeliners. I was not excited about them when they launched them. I was like, oh cool, any other eyeliner, but these are so smooth. The colors are so unique, and there's so many brands that come out with the same colors over and over, and you're so used to seeing those browns, purples, blacks, blues, just things like that. But these colors are, when I say they're so unique, they really are my favorite. I've always loved greens because it really accents my eyes. And this color is in the Color Slide eyeliner, is called Stable Relationship. We stand Stable Relationship. It's so smooth. Oh my gosh, I just love this. It's the most beautiful olive green color, and I just love it. It smudges out really well. It lasts all day, and oh, it's just such a beautiful color. Another amazing product that I don't hear many people talking about. I've heard people talk about a lot of liquid liners, Kat Von D, Fenty, There's a Physicians Formula drugstore one that's really great. There's a couple brands that just have great liquid eyeliners, and this one especially, I'm surprised because everyone loves NYX. The price point is right, their products are awesome. This is the Epic Ink liner, and even when I was working at Ulta, I still had not like heard that many people talking about it. It has such a fine tip, and the color, oh, really lasts all day. It's not too shiny and it's not too matte, it's just right in between. And I really like to layer it over false lashes. I don't wear liquid eyeliner often, but when I do, this is the only thing I reach for. This is also waterproof. I don't know how many colors it comes in. I think it comes in a bunch of like different bright colors as well, but I have the one in black, 01. Another product I like if I'm going to wear false lashes, the glue I use for them, I don't always like to wear white glue because sometimes I think when it dries down you can still see a little bit, but if you use black glue you have to be really careful. But if you know what you're doing, this is the best black glue. It's the Duo glue in dark. And I personally don't like the squeezy tubes because I like to just paint this right on the lash band and then let it dry instead of having to use a squeezy tube and squeeze it on your hand and then put it on the lash and then apply the lash. It's just one less step, and I just really love this lash glue. It seriously helps your lashes stay on all night. They will not budge. If you use this, make sure after you paint it on, let the lash become a little bit tacky before you put the strip onto your eye. You can also use this with trios of little lashes or individual lashes that you're putting on for a day or night. The last eye product I have today is a mascara. There's so many mascaras on the market. I mean, it's just so hard to know what's good and what's not because there's so many to try. And this one was given to me by a friend. This is actually a small size of it. And I've used a lot of Lancome mascaras before. And to me, my lashes are so straight and thin and short. There's like very few mascaras that really keep my lashes curled and help build up the volume, and this is one of the only ones I found that really makes them look insane. People are like, what are you talking about? You have good lashes. I'm like, no, it's only because of this mascara. The Monisure Big by Lancome. I've only tried the waterproof version. The waterproof version is gold. This is the wand, and it doesn't look like anything special, but when I'm telling you this builds up so fast, does not flake. I swear every mascara flakes on me except for this one and I think like one or two others that I'll talk about in an upcoming video. This mascara is incredible. The waterproof version stays on and will not budge. Also, the name reminds me of Big from Sex and the City. I have a couple lip products today. My first one came in an Allure beauty box. It is Laritzy Cosmetics in the color Vibe. It is the best brownie, nudie, I don't even know how to explain it, lip gloss. It is so smooth. The doe foot on this is a little bit pointed and it just like fits on your lips perfectly. This is all I'm wearing today. It's so smooth. There's nothing gritty in it. It's not like sticky. There's no like string when you go like that. It lasts a long time. It's so hydrating, and I don't like scents that are really strong. This is very toned down, and it's just so good. The color is just the most natural, most beautiful color. You can wear it with just mascara and it would look so beautiful, or you can wear it with a snatched beat face and it's gorgeous. Another lip gloss I got was also from a different Allure box. This one has the cutest packaging. I've never heard of the brand before, but it is called Floss. How cute is this packaging? I cannot handle it. The brand is Floss and the color is Yule, Y-U-L. It looks like it has a little bit of a tint, but when it goes on your lips, it goes on completely clear. It really has not much of a scent, just a tiny bit of like a sweet scent, just a tiny bit. It's not sticky. It's so smooth, and when I don't have chapstick with me or something, this is what I put on. It's just beautiful. It really reminds me of the Glossier lip gloss. So beautiful. It also has a bit more, 15 grams I believe in here, which is 0.53 ounces, and I think that's a little bit more than the Glossier lip gloss. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a better price point if you're looking for a good natural clear gloss. Another product I have, I was always really afraid of metallic lips, but this metallic lip was gifted to me by a friend, and Smashbox is kind of slept on as a brand as a whole. It used to be like poppin', but when I worked at Ulta, I rarely saw people go over there, which kind of bummed me out because they have some good stuff. But this product is so good, so smooth. If you're scared of a metallic liquid lip, but you like a dark vampy lip, like New Year's or even like summertime, who cares? This is the Always On Metallic Lip in Vino Noir, I believe. Oh my gosh. Let me just show you guys the magic. First of all, the texture of the lipstick. Some liquid lipsticks have a bit of a runny texture, which is not my fave because it's hard to control, but this, it's almost like a cream. I will focus you guys. Let's see, actually. Oh, I'm gonna do a Jeffree vibe swatch. And it dries down very easily, so seamlessly. It's probably one of the most comfortable liquid lipsticks I've ever worn, and it is so beautiful. Some metallic liquid lipsticks make your lips look really crinkly and wrinkly, and that's just not my vibe. I'm trying to look pouty, plump, beautiful, and this is perfection. The last product I have here to talk about is another liquid lipstick, the best regular liquid lipstick I've ever used, not like metallic or anything like that. This is a sample size. I have not purchased the full size yet because I'm not finished with this one yet, but this is the YSL Tatuage Couture Matte Stain. Oh my gosh, this, it goes on like a dream. The most beautiful formula you will ever use if you try a liquid lipstick and you're afraid that you're gonna like put one on and it's gonna suck the life out of you, because I'm not about that. This is in color 1 and it is just stunning. Okay, let me just show you guys. Actually, I'm gonna have to put it here too. Oh my gosh, it's like fire engine red, but also just a tinge more red than orange. But look at that. The perfect red for any time of the year. I wear this to basketball games, to fancy dinners, every day. I mean, it will transfer a tiny bit, but as long as you're not like making out with someone or like seriously for real like stuff in your face with like McDonald's, it should last like all day. No shade to anyone who's doing that, because you live your life, you live your best, boo. But oh my gosh, this color is incredible and will last quite a while. I do like to reapply to just build up that color because I like it really vibrant, but it will give you a lot of payoff on your first application. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this video. I hope you guys find this helpful and will try out some of these products because they're some of my faves. Let me know if you guys do and what you think of them, and comment down below with any questions that you have for me. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will be back for another video soon. Mwah.